President, State of Florida versus Sipho Bennett. Mr. Bennett is present with his attorney, Mr. Turner. Mr. Bennett, raise your right hand. Swear affirm testimony given before the court to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help you God.
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Turner, your client's charged with second-degree murder, aggravated battery, use of a deadly weapon, and shooting or throwing a missile into a dwelling or building or vehicle. How does he wish to plead to those charges?
We're going to enter a plea of not guilty, Your Honor.
We'll note a not guilty plea. The pretrial date is September 21st.
Judge, can we settle for a motion hearing, Your Honor, for Mr. Bennett?
I'm going to go ahead and get the pretrial. Yeah, we'll do that.
October 19th.
Thank you. October 19th will be your pretrial date, Mr. Bennett. Mr. Turner, do you want the September 5th motion day?
Yes, sir.
Any objection from the state? Any objection from?
No, sir.
Okay. The motion, bond motion date will be September 5th. Mr. Bennett, Mr. Turner, your lawyer will be in touch with him, okay?
Sir, sir,
Thank you, Judge.
got to move. You can't put that in here.
Have a nice day. All right. Do any of the attorneys have matters in other jurisdictions you need to get to?
Frank Guillory, Guillory.
Hell yeah.
I'm president of the Northwest Florida chapter of the NAACP, branch 5486B. And I'm here today to show my support for Mr. Bennett.
Do you
The
feel?
thing-
Okay, I'm sorry. You were.
Good.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I just want to make sure that he's getting treated fairly and equally. In this county, I know firsthand that there's two types of justice. There's black justice and there's white justice. And I've experienced it firsthand, up close and personal. And in fact, some of the things that are coming forth, hopefully it'll expose the problems within this county as far as equality. We're not trying to incite violence. We don't want to encourage people to go out and hurt other people. The problem is there's a problem here in that a man's right to movement, free movement, was interrupted. And some mistakes were made, some serious mistakes were made. Those mistakes led to a death, unfortunately, and injuring somebody else. But the thing about it is this: if they had had their say, and with all their negativity and harassment and racism, and had got in their vehicle and drove back to Freeport, we wouldn't be standing here today.
So you feel like it was a stand your ground case with clear evidence of it? You feel like
I'm not sure how that's going to play out. That's for the courts to decide. But what I'm saying is this: everything has a starting point, and when something like this crops up, it seems to like everybody looks at the ending and not the beginning. Where this thing started, where did it take place, what caused it, you know? And all I'm saying is this: I want Mr. Bennett to get a fair hearing, fair treatment, plain and simple. Okay? We don't want a railroad job. We don't want to see him put on a rail or a flat car and run out of town, tarred and feathered. No, those days are over. It's a new day.
Yeah. We in here.
anything else you'd like to add? Anything you want to make sure we get across in the story tonight?
The thing about it is this: if every American would understand that we have rights as well in this country, being black, okay? And if that's understood and we can contribute toward this country and making things right, why can't we have equality, equal treatment under the eyes of the law, okay? And Mr. Bennett was minding his own business, and then these guys decided that they wanted to start a case. And sorry to say, it ended in disaster for somebody. Somebody was hurt.
I'm Emily Clayton, EMILYCLAYTON. I work at the Big Boss 76 gas station by Starbucks. Mr. Bennett is a homeless man that would spend a lot of his time in there to stay in the AC. I've helped him with food. I've helped him any way possible. He's the nicest man I could possibly ever meet. He's the most genuine soul, and this is not deserved. I know that he would never do this just to do it, just to kill somebody. He was harassed that day, and he was slandered, and he was pushed to his point.